Good morning student, this is your English period and today we will study in English literature reader book our second lesson Tia's Kitten. Today I will explain you this lesson. Lesson 2 Tia's Kitten. Tia looked at the clock. It was time to give her little kitten something to eat. She brought Kitty's saucer to her mother when it was filled with milk. Tia put it carefully on the floor. The kitten rushed to it and at once began lapping it up. In this lesson, Tia is a small girl. She had little kitten which she liked very much and she take care of it a lot. She gave her kitten milk timely and when her kitten lapping it, she watches her. Is not she clever, mother? Asked Tia as she seated herself on her small chair and watched the dainty way in which the kitten licked up every drop of milk that fell on her fur. She knows how to keep herself so clean and tidy. Mrs. Das was busy cooking. She looked at Tia. Yes, very clever. Listen, Tia, Mrs. James wants us both to visit her this afternoon and have tea. Tia asked her mother that how clever her kitten because she drink her milk very nicely and keep herself so clean and tidy. Her mother also agreed with her and told her that Mrs. James had invited both of them in her house. Oh, that's nice, said Tia, shaking out her long curls like a cloud as she joyfully nodded her head. I had liked to see Jessie again. Is she quite well now? Is she quite well now? No, dear, she is not. Her mother says she needs some cheering up after her fever. Oh, I had it too, but I am quite well, said Tia in astonishment. Poor Jessie, she is a delicate little girl, said Mrs. Das. You must see what you can do to cheer her up, Tia. Yes, mother, said Tia thoughtfully. Listening this, Tia became very happy and she told her mother that she also wanted to meet her friend Jessie. Tia asked her mother, how is Jessie feel now after her fever? Her mother told her that after recovering from fever, she is not feel happy. She needed some cheering up after her fever. Tia's mother told her that Tia should make her friend Jessie happy and cheer up her in her own way. Tia said her mother, sure she can cheer up her friend Jessie. When Tia and her mother arrived at Mrs. James' house, Jessie was not in the drawing room to welcome them, and Mrs. James explained the reason. Jessie is terribly upset. She said for only an hour ago her little cat was found dead in the garden. We are afraid it was poisoned. Oh, Tia gasped with a look of horror on her face. That's really awful. How could anyone do that? Said Mrs. Das. Some very cruel people, I'm sure. Anyway, Jessie is very sad and she is shy of showing herself with her red eyes. So she does not want to come out of her room. May I go to her? Asked Tia. When Tia and her mother both arrived at Mrs. James' house, Jessie was not in the drawing room. To welcome them, Mrs. James explained them the reason behind it. Mrs. James told them that an hour ago they found their little cat dead in the garden. Perhaps someone give their little cat poison. So seeing that, Jessie became very upset because she liked her little cat a lot. She is crying a lot, so that is why Jessie is in her room so that nobody could see her red eyes after crying. Hearing this, Tia wanted to meet Jessie. So she asked Mrs. James to allow her to meet Jessie in her room. Yes, of course. Please do, answered Mrs. James. She will perhaps forget the poor cat if you play with her. Tia ran upstairs to Jessie's room and did her best to comfort her, but her friend could not stop crying about her pet. It was such a dear little cat and quite black all over, she told Tia. There was not even a single white hair on it. I shall never see a pretty black kitten again. Papa says they are very rare. Oh, I wish I could have it back. And she wept for her lost pet. Mrs. James also wanted that Tia meet Jessie so that she forgot her sadness and started playing with Tia. Tia go to Jessie's room. She tried a lot to comfort her, but Jessie cried a lot for her pet. Jessie told Tia that she had a black color. She had a black color cat which is rarely found, and she liked her cat very much. She wished somehow her cat came back near her. Tia was really sorry for Jessie. She wanted to comfort Jessie. Somehow, throwing her arms around her, she whispered, "Don't cry anymore. Jessie, you can have my kitten for your very own. It is quite black too, and you will soon love it very much. I will ask Papa to bring it over this evening." Tia felt very sorry for Jessie. She wanted to comfort her. She throwing her arms around her and she said that don't cry anymore. She can take her kitten of her own. Her kitten is also in black color and she also like it very much. Tia told Jessie that she told her father to bring her kitten in Jessie's house in the evening. "Oh Tia, will you really? But how can I take your kitten from you?" said Jessie, stopping her sobs and looking up at Tia. "You love it too. I know you do, Tia." "Yes, I do," said Tia slowly, "but I want to give it to you because you are ill and cannot run about out of doors as I can. And this kitten will be your friend, and now you must stop crying." Hearing this, Jessie became very happy, but she told Tia that how she can take her kitten because Tia also liked her kitten very much. So then Tia told Jessie that yes, of course. She liked her kitten very much, but now you are ill and cannot go outside from your home, so my kitten will become your friend. And now you must stop crying. Tia was true to her word. The black kitten was taken to its new home that same evening, and Jessie was so pleased to have a kitten once more that she went off cheerfully to bed, much to her mother's relief. Tia felt a little sad on parting from her pet, but she also felt happy that she could do something so kind for her dear friend Jessie, who promised to be her friend forever. Tia was true to her words. In that evening, Tia gave her kitten to Jessie, and after getting a kitten, Jessie became very happy. In some way, Tia became sad on parting from her pet, but she also felt happy because she could do something for her dear friend Jessie to cheer up her, who promised to be her friend forever.